Quick question for you, man. Is this your Ferrari?
Yeah.
That's a
What
nice
did you
car.
flew out of Los Angeles to be able to afford a Ferrari?
Jesus.
I own my own consulting firm.
So you're a business owner?
Yeah.
And how long have you been an entrepreneur for?
6 years.
And over these 6
It's a
years,
nice
what's been the
fucking
most amount
car.
of money that you've ever made in a single year?
Just over about 7.1 million last year.
7 million
That's a good year. Oh man, that's a good year.
dollars.
Yeah.
You're sitting in a Ferrari right now. This is a lot of people's dream.
And you got to think about this, right? How much is this car realistically? Probably, I would say $280,000 to $500,000, right? Like it is probably because he's probably got the good performance package, something like that. Like yeah, I would say probably 350, 300, something like that, right? So if you're making $7 million, how much really is like that's like basically people like you do the math. That's like buying a car for a lot of people for like $1,000.
Or tell me the story of how you bought this thing.
I'll be honest with you. I had already offsetted all my taxes for the year,
There it
and
is.
I just wanted a Christmas gift. So I just went and bought myself a Ferrari cash. When you don't pay taxes, a lot of these types of purchases start to become a little bit different.
So you don't pay
Hey.
taxes.
Oh, no, I don't pay any taxes.
So I wonder if he bought the Ferrari or if his consulting firm bought the Ferrari and then they leased the Ferrari to him. I hope this dude, like, you know what he really needs to be at a consulting firm for? Is for accounting.
Why is that?
People say that it's patriotic to pay taxes.
Yeah.
It is not patriotic to pay taxes. It's actually more patriotic to not pay taxes. The government has created this tax system, and it's a legal playbook for us to legally pay the least amount of taxes possible.
Yeah.
People need to wake up and utilize that book and not be
I think that he's right. Like, I'm a bit like, I had to pay over 7 figures in taxes this year. I had to pay a lot of fucking money. I don't have a problem with that. That's the way the system is. It's a lot of fucking money. But, like, you better bet your fucking ass I'm doing everything that I can to lower that amount. 100%. And I don't have a single problem paying that money. I'm not worried about it. Because back in the day, I used to have food stamps, and now I'm paying for somebody else's food stamps. That's the way it is. That's it.
in the same circumstances of just paying taxes every single year.
As a multiple 7-figure entrepreneur,
Yeah.
what's been the best financial advice that you've ever received throughout your career?
Ooh, if you haven't heard of this and you're self-employed, you need to implement the Augusta rule. As long as it's for business, you can rent your house to your business and charge yourself a fee for it. That is an amazing tax strategy at the end of the year.
What are your thoughts on debt as a business owner?
Oh, I love debt.
Yeah, especially right after he said the other thing. Yeah, dude, and here's the thing, right, is that this guy isn't, so this is it's a tax term, right? There's like a difference between tax avoidance and tax evasion. So tax avoidance is doing a bunch of like shit like this guy does to avoid paying taxes. Tax evasion is breaking the law. Tax evasion is bad. Tax avoidance is good.
I'm focused on trying to...
But people try to act like it's the same thing. And I think if you were to ask, a lot of average voters, most people would not even know what the difference of that is. So they think it's the same thing because avoidance and evasion are pretty much synonymous.
increase my debt actively right now. And the reason why is because debt allows for me to buy more real estate, and in return, I can use that real estate to offset my taxable income. So I love debt.
Yeah.
I'm a partner with the bank. I look at me and the banks as we're business partners.
You got amazing advice, sir. Thank you so much for your time, man. I appreciate you.
Excuse me, man. Fuck it, dude. So here's the thing. I don't have anything wrong with what he's doing. I would advise anybody else to do the exact same thing. Hopefully his consultancy firm is for accounting. Seems like he knows a lot about it. This guy clearly has his shit together. He knows a lot of stuff. The fact is that he is not doing anything wrong, because if he was, he'd be in jail. That's the truth. He is simply following the rules. He is following the law. So how is it that he's bad whenever he's following the rules? This is clearly fake. Okay. Let's assume that this one's fake. Let me tell you. The fucking debt thing is true. It's absolutely fucking true. With the bank, 100%. The rules are bad, yes. And I don't know about the Augusta thing. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. But a lot of what he was saying here, there is some relevance to it. You go do it. Yeah, I don't do that, right? And so even if this guy is a paid actor and this skit is fake, you could have interviewed 5 other guys in Ferraris that would have said basically an aggregate of this. So yeah, it's not all bullshit. Section 280A deduction. Yeah, I'm not sure, honestly. I took two classes in accounting. That allows tax exemption allows homeowners to rent out their primary residence for up to 14 days per year without reporting the rental income on their individual tax return. Yeah. Do you exploit in games if it's within the rules? Yes. And so this is what I've talked about within games, right? Is that I love exploiting. I hate cheating. I love being able to do something that I shouldn't be able to do. But the moment that I actually break the rules, now it's not fun anymore. Now it's no longer a game, right? Like in Starfield, I'm level 200 in Starfield. How am I level 200 in Starfield? Well, I didn't cheat. I exploited. And that's what, and I find it's like a fun game to play, right? And I would do the same thing with ninja looting. I would never lie to anybody about the loot rules, because if you lie to people, then it's boring. You're cheating. You have to make them think something that's not true, and you make them think that it is true. That's the fun part. And so people forgot how to have fun. And no, I completely agree with him. I think he's totally right. Absolutely. Depends on the rules. Government tax rules are full of loopholes for a reason. Yeah. But like, is he a bad guy for following the rules? No, he's not. Absolutely fucking not. It's not even a question. Yeah, isn't cheating? Well, cheating, it is. Yeah, it's like to go on, how about, or is that, but that is still cheating though? No, it's not. Because according to the rules, it's not. That's the reason why. And they could change the rules if they wanted to. Do you really think that the people that write the tax codes don't know about what he's doing? I'm going to be honest. Donald Trump has said a lot of stupid shit, but he was not fucking wrong whenever he said that if Hillary Clinton got made president, she would not change up all the loopholes in the tax law because she uses them, and so do all of her friends. Remember that? He was completely fucking right. I remember whenever Dave Chappelle brought that up, he was totally fucking right. Because everybody knows it. It's in plain sight, and it's fucking obvious. They've been written for rich people, and they were hoping that people don't find out. That's right. If this is cheating, then every single business in the world is cheating. Yes, exactly. Everybody tries to write things off. Exploit early, exploit often. There you go. Thank God Blizzard doesn't run the country. Man. Everybody, can we just keep this post in mind for whenever Bobby Kotick tries to run for president in like 4 years? Yeah, just keep this in mind. Everybody, we've made a mental note of this now. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. It's not going to be funny. You realize it's a fake? How do you know it's a fake? Do you mean to tell me millionaires don't just stand in their sports cars and tell random strangers with a camera, I don't pay taxes? Yeah. Yeah, I guarantee you that if you go to like an airport and you go and you talk to like 5 guys in a private jet, you'll finally find one that will probably tell you this same shit. It's not a fucking secret. It's not. So the reason why, yeah, and no, it's ego, yeah, and they're proud of it. Of course, like, yeah, it's not complicated. They're businessmen, yes. This is just the way it is. Real rich people are not interested in divulging anything to randos. I don't think they're not divulging anything. They're just saying, yeah, this is the way it works. Here's the reason why a lot of normal people don't do what he does. Because each of these things save you 2%. And the amount of effort that it takes to save 2% is, let's say, $5,000. So if 2% is less than $5,000 of your income, then it's worth it. But if $5,000 is more than 2% of your income, then it's not worth it. And that's why these guys are able to make money with it. It's because anybody could do this, but the most average people that are doing this are saving like $70. But for him, he's saving $70,000. That's the difference. Rich people don't give inside secrets for free, but they'll absolutely talk about strats. This isn't an insider secret. Like, this is not an, yeah, this is the, This is public information. How can poor people use these loopholes, though? The best poor people, so a lot of things that, what would I do if I was poor? I probably just wouldn't pay any taxes. That's probably what I just wouldn't file or report. You know, and any money that's not electronically tracked, don't report it. Like, I don't know, can I say that actually? I don't know if I can say that. But yeah, that's, yeah, never lie about things that are electronically tracked. Ever. Like, never misrepresent that. Because if they check that, they can find it in a second. It's so easy. But like anything that's in cash or whatever, then that's different. In Minecraft, yeah, this is not financial advice. Yeah. Yeah, definitely not. Cash is king. Yeah, especially if you're broke, you know? That's true. And anyway, but it's illegal? Yeah, for sure. But like people are asking like how to save money. I think the truth is that, and it's kind of funny how this works, a lot of the ways that rich people can save money with taxes are legal, and a lot of the ways that poor people can save money with taxes are not legal. It's crazy how that works. I wonder why. What a coincidence. How could this ever happen?